Hi, I'm Una. I'm in the middle of reading a book called Making Ideas Happen by Scott Belsky, and I just had to share some of it with you. I'm very excited by it because it actually really underpins a lot of the work that I do with the clients already using talent dynamics, and yet is also complementary to it as well. So basically, as I said, it's about making ideas happen, because actually in most companies there is no shortage of ideas, but it's actually having the right ideas chosen and then having them well executed is very much what needs to be happening. And what I want to share with you today is about a portion of that, which is all about making sure that you're following through on the best ideas and how can you actually do that. Well, one of the examples cited in the book is actually what Walt Disney did when developing ideas for films. And he actually had 3 rooms, like physically 3 rooms, and at times him and his team would go into each of the 3 rooms for these different purposes. So the first room was all about brainstorming, and that's when they went absolutely mad and they just let any ideas come spontaneously, no holds bars, no criticism, nothing like that. It was just all positive, just get absolutely everything out there, no matter how crazy it might be. And many of you will have experienced this, but perhaps not experienced the next steps that come after it. The second room was all about combining ideas and integrating them and filtering through them and exploring them a bit more, and just really, getting a combination that looked like it might be something workable. And then the third room, which is, while some people do the second, not many people do the third. And I think this is where the real gold comes from. And that's where they absolutely ruthlessly assess and kill ideas. Okay, now to most creators and people with very high dynamo energy, they kind of go, oh no, my ideas, they're going to be criticised and they're going to be thrown out. Well, by the time you get to there, then actually the idea is no longer one individual's. It actually has become part of a bigger whole, particularly if you're doing this as a team. And so by the time you get to that third room, it really isn't personal. And so everybody is able to stand back and be a bit more objective and just really look and ask those awkward questions as to, well, why wouldn't this work? What could possibly go wrong? What contingency would we need to, put in place to make sure that this does work? And to just really be very ruthless and strict with that, to actually make sure that at the end, the only ideas that are executed are the ones that you're pretty sure are going to work. And this can be applied in your own business. And whether you're a solopreneur and you just want to take 3 separate times to do these on your different ideas, please do so. If you're part of a formal team, then great. With luck, you've got a balanced team where you actually have got some different energy. So you will have some people who they're more naturally innovative and they're going to come up with loads of ideas. And then you'll have those people who normally sit back and they have their arms crossed, and they're the people who have that, high tempo, grounded energy, or perhaps they have lots of that steel energy, which is very good at being analytical. So these are the people who can really help to make your plans more robust, but you're doing so within that structure. So that's one example of how somebody who was incredibly successful at generating ideas and making sure that they came to fruition, how he did it, and him and his teams. And so you can take this and apply it into your business, and just taking a broader picture from that, just really look to make sure that you're creating the right environment that ideas can grow within, and so that people know, no matter how crazy an idea is, to raise their hand and go, hey, yes, I've got an idea, and they're not going to get shot down in flames. Not until they get into that third room anyway. So the whole concept really is about not having a system around generating ideas, but to make sure that you do have a system around assessing and choosing the ideas that you execute. And then that way, with innovation and creativity in business or in any field, there always needs to be a balance between the creativity and that freedom and the spontaneity, but then also on the other hand you have the structure that needs to be there, the constraints that need to be there in order to actually have a project or an idea or a business work effectively. So enjoy implementing this in your own company, and please feel free to comment and let us know how you get on.